YouTube land, what's good? It's your boy B Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince. If you don't know, I have my own merch store, teespring.com/store/BHeard-merch. And yes, you can get a hoodie, a t-shirt. I have the gold edition, I have the black edition. And you can get all that today until March 18th, I believe. So just go to cart and make sure when you go to cart, use the paid code merch. That's M3RCH for 10% off right now. I love you guys. I want you guys to have my merch, and I also want you guys to use my code so that way you can get it for even cheaper. And when you do get it, make sure you tweet me, Instagram me, Snapchat me, whatever. I want to see it. I want to properly thank you guys. Thank you for watching. YouTube land, what's good? It's your boy B Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince, aka Prince Vegeta out there hating. If you don't know me, future FGC commentator / content creator / streamer / just that dude that talks about the FGC. And this week is Mortal Kombat Final Combat Week, taking place in Chicago. LCQ is this weekend on Saturday. Then the finals are Sunday. And then on top of that, we're gonna get a Spawn gameplay trailer and a whole bunch of stuff. Now, probably wondering what this video is about. This is the first video of this week. I'm gonna talk about the LCQ and I'm gonna talk about the Final Combat. And then I might do Spawn in a separate video. I don't know, we'll see. But the main focus of this video is the Spawn update changes I want to see. When Spawn comes out, yes, March 17th, I want to see gameplay changes to the overall game. I want that big update, because you know it's coming. It's coming sooner or later. And what better time to have a whole new game, kind of, after the Final Combat and when Spawn comes out. It's just a whole full circle, because who knows, there's quite a possibility of a Combat Pack 2, and I think it's just perfect time, literally just perfect time. Without further ado, I have 8 listed here. I might freestyle a couple of them, but we'll see how it goes. For the first change, I want to see Crushing Blow requirements reworked and Crushing Blows reworked as well. Geras, I think the reason that people hated fighting him is not only did he have full screen low and he was just a good all-around character, and every time he touched you, he got 30%. The character is good because he had great crushing blows, like the I think it's a 4-2-2 where it's the grab input and he breaks your leg. That's off of punish. Before they changed the back one, I think that was off of punish as well. What else crushing blow requirements did he have? He just had a whole bunch that were just simple and easy to do, and that you would get. Oh, if the sand trap hits you, that's a punish. Now they changed it to where you gotta miss 3, and then they changed the back 1-1 into the corner, which is okay. I'm not saying you have to change all the requirements. Like, the corner one with Geras is okay. I don't have an issue with that one. Nor do I have an issue with missing the sand traps. But I would say, like, Cetrion, I think she has to miss 3 geysers for hers to activate. I think 3 is a bit much. I think 3, when you're talking about loading a crushing blow, as far as like Cassie Cage's nut pet punch or Liu Kang's bicycle kick, I think that's fine. If you want to make 3 that way, that's okay. But as far as missing inputs go, I don't like that, because that's just not good gameplay. It's like purposely missing. 2 to 1 is okay. If you miss 1, I'm okay with that. But yeah, just rework, because Geras was fun because he could do the crushing blows. And MK11, just like another fighting game that slowed it down and toned it down and all this, that, and the third, Street Fighter V is built off their V system. So what do you see in every match? You see a V triggered possible combat, you see V reversals, you see V skills, you see the whole system being worked. If MK11 is built around the crushing blow system, we need to see more crushing blows. Because it's like, think about like Johnny. Johnny doesn't have crushing blows on his throws, so he gets, I've been playing a lot of Johnny too, that's why I'm also referencing him. He gets the 4-3 crushing blow, but he has to space it properly or use it as a wake up. But if he uses a wake up, there's a roll, there's wake up 3, up 2, and that you'll get hit out of it. And then on top of that, it has to be the second part of it to hit, and then you can whiff punish him. And on third, you could avoid him entirely by just ducking and then punish him that way. So it's like, I get why that's a crushing blow, and I get why it is a crushing blow, but rework it. I want to see the crushing blows. I don't want to play a game to where I have to hold my crushing blows to the very end You know what I'm saying? Nine times out of 10, I have to get to the point where I have to use all my crushing blows to get to the very end. So I just think overall it looks for a better game. You know what I'm saying? And the crushing blow system just needs a rework. And also, this is piggyback it, so I'm kind of going out of order, but the breakaway system. So like Sonic Fox, Ninja Killer, Rewind, Scar, Samij, Dragon, and like Deoxys, all these great legendary players, right? They're playing neutral and footsies. They're occupying the space. They're trying to make sure that they're in range of their opponent's attack, but not in the range of they're in range to attack their opponent, but not in the range of their opponent's attack. There we go. So they work so hard that when they finally get a hit, and then they get that hit and they get that launcher, the opponent breaks away. It's kind of demoralizing. Not saying that breakaway should get away. I kind of do like the mechanic. I just hate when I play, like, everybody has a pocket Scorpion, and you're playing Scorpion, and then you get a combo, and then you do a spear, they break away, and now they're punishing you. That's just not good. So my rework with that is to make it 3 bars. Now, I know what you're saying. You're like, Prince, breakaways are 2 bars, and it's 2 defensive bars, so how they gonna make it 3 bars? Make 1 offensive bar across the breakaway. If you really want to break away and get out of this combo, you should lose 3 bars, so that way the only thing you have left is 1 bar, and that's if you didn't use it already. So it's either you have to hold it, or you have to, like, it makes a mind game with breakaways, not necessarily like, oh, as soon as I got touched, I'm gonna break away. You know what I mean? So I think that's a good change. Also, the input leniency for breakaways. How many times, everybody can testify this in the comment section, how many times you wanted to break away, never got the chance to break away. But then when you didn't want to break away, like you got shot by like you're playing Joker and he shot you with his back forward 1, and then you break away like right away, and you're like, wait, what? I didn't want to break away. Like, it's so weird how that works when you don't want it to work. But like, I really hope that they rework that system so it's more lenient, because it's like, I don't even roll. Like, I shouldn't be rolling in my games, because it should help my gameplay a lot, but I can't, like, because every time I roll, I get the input of like, he'll do a stance switch and it's stupid, or I'll delay it and get up late and he does a stance switch. Like, I never get consistent rolls, so that's why I never roll. So the only thing that's really consistent is like up 2 and up 3. And I'm saying fatal flawless block is fine. You gotta earn it. I've been flawless blocking kind of better. I'm not confident enough to just do an up 2 out of nowhere, but that's fine. I have no issues with that. But yeah, I hope the breakaway and the roll system get reworked as well. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I hope that actually happens, is Joker and Johnny have some of the best mind games in the game. And what I'm talking about is fatal blow cancels. I also was on the fence of, like, if you use your fatal blow, regardless if it hits or not, 1 time, like crushing blows, it should go away. That's a change they could make. I don't know if that's the greatest change, because it's kind of hypocritical to what I'm saying now. But if we had to pick one, I would pick everybody get a fatal blow cancel, because I think that would increase the mind games of the game, and it creates more of an offensive mindset and aggressive mindset. And not to mention that this game is defensive and super defensive, because everybody's poking and down wanting and jumping. So it's kind of, you know, it's unga bunga in that regards. But if everybody has a fatal blow cancel, what does everybody do when it's like you get your opponent around 30%? You can have a life lead. You could be like 70, 80%. You get your opponent around 30%. Oh, you got fatal blow. He's probably going to use it, especially if it's the last round. Now, if you fatal blow cancel it, and then you get that mind game, now you can actually start adding some pressure. And I'm okay with if they want to give, like, say, Johnny, who else don't have? Johnny or Gears, say a crushing blow on their throw after they cancel their fatal blow. I'm okay with that, because then it adds a mind game. It adds different layers to the game, and it's like you're not copy and pasting the same game plan that you have with every character, you know? So yeah, I hope everybody gets a fatal blow cancel. It's weird. I love uniqueness in games, like characters playing different type of play styles, but I think MK11 would benefit if everybody didn't have this, like, if it was an even playing field, I guess. That's what I'm saying. Another thing I want to see changed is the variation system. Now, the variation system is okay, but the things I want to see changed is add more base moves to the moveset. It feels like playing Gutted is probably Baraka's best variation, where Bone Picker is more of a gimmick. I like his third Berserker, I think it's called. His third variation is really good, but it's like, what is the point of playing the second variation when I can play 1 or 3? You know, because Gutted's a really strong move, so I don't want it to feel like they have these variations, but they're not getting played. Like, the best way to have creativity and uniqueness in a game is if all 3 are getting played the same. And then it's like, well, what separates this Baraka from that Baraka? But if everybody's picking Gutted because nobody knows what to do with Baraka outside of Gutted, you know, it's like it kind of ruins the game. And another thing I would do with the rework of the variation system is the combo moves. So like Kano, Nightwolf, and Jax. You know how like some of their variations, like I think it's Nightwolf's second variation, Kano's first variation, and Jax's third variation. Jax where he gets like the 6-hit input and he just beats your butt. I think those should be a part of the base character because that's combo moves that add to the character, that make that depth of the character. There's no reason that you shouldn't have it. And I know everybody's saying this, like it can kind of make them busted, but you still have to confirm with Nightwolf's grab. And then Kano, I think it would just help his game tremendously if he could combo off of his strings and get the amplify. And I'm sure there's other characters like that too. That like Aaron Black loses literally half his moves. I want to say half his combos. I guess combos, not moves. Sorry, combos. And after 52 card pickup, and it's like we want the character to be deeper, not lose more. You feel me? So I don't know what moves they can add, because some people have enough moves to where they can have a 4th variation and some people don't. So I want to see, if you're not going to add a 4th variation, make the characters feel like more of a character, you know, fully. And then also that helps the point that I made earlier, that gives more crushing blows because you're adding more moves into the 3 variations that you have, and then you're just making the base character stronger. So I'm okay with that. That's, you know, 2 thumbs up. So I think that needs to work. So with this next one, I think meterless launchers. I think we need more launchers in the game. I don't know how you would add it, or if it's, even if you want to make it special moves so where it costs a bar, I'm okay with that too. We need more combo variety. As much as I say it, like, we need more, because it's like, if my whole game plan is based off these crushing blows, say I'm like Scorpion gets better combos off his crushing blows because like the down 2, the 4-3-4, or 4-3-4, where he kicks you in your chest and your chest lights on fire, then you can combo that. Like, we need more combos like that so you can do more too. And I want to separate the players because I think there's a lot of good players out here. Like, seeing Deadly Rebels Collector is fun and exciting. Seeing Dragons Cetrion is fun and exciting because that's their character. But then seeing everybody play Upgraded Jackie, and it's like seeing everybody play Johnny, and, you know, I'm playing both right now. I'm kind of a hypocrite. It's just like, you want to see, all right, well, what separates this guy from that guy? Like, I want, like, the neutral and the footsies and all that stuff we can keep it. You know what I'm saying? A good player's always going to shine through, but let's see the creativity. Like, because that goes with my breakaway system. Because it's like, you do so much to get this one combo, then you get it, and then they break away. It's like, well, you probably won't see that combo again. You know what I mean? And, yeah, so, like, some meterless launcher, or something to deal with zoning, too. Like, maybe, I don't know if they could, but say you block, right? Say if you I just thought of this on the fly. Say you flawless block a projectile. Your Baraka, right? Your Baraka trying to get in on, who's a good zoner? say like a noob or something. Or no, say a noob. Say a noob is zoning you. And I know you're probably thinking seeing double, yeah, but he has this low and then the grab. Say he flaws block one of those moves, right? What if you can use your roll to get in? So you know how you can use your up 3 and your up 2 when you flaws block your attack? What if you can do that with a roll? Now that adds a mind game of if I flawless block, I could get in and punish you. Like, bro, come on, that would be hot. And then like, because it's like Gur and Biohazard have always played the big body grapplers, right? I mean, Gur plays Geras in this, and you know, Bio plays Kano in this, so it's not great examples. But if they used it and got in somehow, that would be hype. And then they lead to a big combo that's like meterless, then you can't break away because you spent your bar trying to zone them out. And they're like, bro, that's hype. That's hype. That's what we need. And it also, I'm going all over the place now. I'm gonna go back to my notes in a second. But F it. Like, Mortal Kombat 11 didn't get picked for Evo. We don't know how the Pro Tour is gonna go after this. Because it feels like it's been forever since we had a Pro Tournament. So F it. Might as well trial and error it, you know? Like, make it fun. Make it so unique that, because people always gripe about how they miss MKX. MKX was a fun game. I do like this game. I like this game a lot, and I feel like I learned more playing this game, and I can understand the game a little bit more than I did MKX. So if anything, make it more like MK9. Because I feel like the beta was fun. Contrary to belief, I feel like the beta was really fun in this game. I really do. So I hope they do something about it. And back to my MK9 point, make the dashes. Because like Johnny, Nightwolf, I mean, if you look at any mid-screen combo in MK9, they were getting like 3 dashes off in one combo. Now granted, there's a breakaway system in this, but if you could do that in MK11, oh my goodness. Because it's like highs get pressed a lot, but I feel like highs get abused a lot too. Like, I think the throws are too strong. I can't tell you how many times that I've been thrown because I'm pressing a down 1 and my down 1 gets eaten up. And the down 1 is like usually 6 to 7 frames. And then like when I get thrown, it's not even the biggest issue in the world because I press the down 1, right? The bigger issue is I press it down 1, so I get thrown by the throw, and my down 1 gets eaten up. Then it says escape failed because I'm pressing it down 1 and they throw me forward. So if they throw me forward, you know, that's either Y or B on the Xbox or triangle or circle on PlayStation. So that's like now I have to worry about the throw again because my down 1 got eaten up or my standing 1 got eaten up. Like, we gotta make throws either tone that down a little bit or make highs a little bit better, because I be wanting to press a lot of highs in this game, but everybody and their mama be down to it, and that ain't it, Chief. So can we fix that, please? And then lastly, that I can come up with off the top of my head besides that roll, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to flip that or something. Make certain moves with meter. So Kung Lao's like in his first variation costs offensive defensive bar. What if it just costs a defensive bar? You know, what if it, especially with the changes that I'm making, if it costs a defensive bar, you can't even break away because you need 2 defensive bars. You know what I mean? So like, it's not overpowered, but it's not terrible again. Because it's like it's so weird that some moves cost 1 defensive bar, and I'm okay with that. And then some moves cost 2, and it's like, or one costs 1 offense and 1 defense, and it's like, damn, like. And then some people can cancel for free. So either make it to where everybody can cancel for free, and it's just hunga bunga, or make it to where everybody can at least spin up a bar, you know? I make it balanced in that regard. Now, granted, I'm not saying like Jackie's first variation where her whole thing is canceling. Don't, you know, obviously you can't really make that a bar because then that would be kind of cheap. But, you know, you could work something out. Like, MK11 is a great game. Don't get me wrong. I am happy with the game. I'm just saying it could be perfect. You feel me? And I'm not saying crank it all the way up to MKX like everybody in their mama want. No. And I'm not saying crank it all the way up to MK9. No. But you can make it balanced, I think. Like, if it's a diagram and like MK9's here, MKX is here, and MK11's here, you can make it in the middle to where everybody can be happy. because I do like some of the mechanics in MK11. I like the crushing blow system. I like the flawless blocks. I like the whole system of it, like the whole system and what it's trying to do. But I'm saying it could be better. It could be better. It could be so fun because it's like Joker's a fun, unique character, and some characters are kind of like bland. And I think you can make it to where every character is fun and unique, and like more characters get played. Because it's like I do want to play a collector. I do want to play Katana because I played Katana. Like I played Katana in X, and I played Jackson X. That's transcended over into 11, right? That I like truly played and like that was my character. But I just don't have fun with them in these games because they're solid characters, they're great characters, but I just don't have fun. Edit that out. But yeah, they're solid characters, they're amazing characters, but it's just like they're not fun. And I want the uniqueness. And I don't know if you guys have been watching MK Reels videos lately, but MK9 looked fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked cheap as hell. It looked so gimmicky, but we can make MK11 like that easily. We can make MK11 like that. So please, interest. I'm gonna try to add you. I'm gonna add all the stuff I can. Listen to my advice, or listen to my ideas and see what you can do with the ideas that you already have, or list some ideas down below in the comment section. Like, let's collectively give them suggestions so we can make this game great. Especially, Evo didn't pick MK11. That's another thing I'm trying to get at. Evo did not pick us. So Evo didn't pick us. Make it crazy. Who we gotta impress now? You know what I'm saying? Like we MK11's always kind of been that out there game. Oh, another thing I want to add, actually, real quick before I get off. You know how KI, they have ultra combos, but before you even get into the ultra combo at the end, you could combo into the ultra combo. And that's how MK11 should be. I would much rather get hit with this uber super cool combo into a brutality than to see my opponent just teabag and then do easy fatality. Like that. Also brutalities too. Brutalities, and we gotta make them easier. We gotta make them easier to get. Y'all always saying I got this brutality. Oh, you can unlock this brutality, the secret brutality. We want to see it. We want to see it in tournament. We want to see it online. It makes us want to play the game. It makes us want to do this. It makes us want to do that. I just need to see it. Is there anything else I want to add? There's something else I can't remember. But until next time. Bye.